So today I'm going to share with you some purchases from the last couple of months. The new wash and dry collection came out and I wanted to get something because the packaging is just amazing. How shameful just buying something for the packaging, but they did actually have a lipstick that I thought was really nice, so I did go ahead and get the lipstick from that collection. I thought the names of the items in the collection were amazing, just fantastic names. Just check them out on the MAC website. Pretty much everything's kind of sold out, but they did have really cool kind of names. So I did kind of want to get something else, but then there was nothing that really grabbed me, and I'm not going to buy something from the collection just for the sake of it. But I did pick up a lipstick, and the packaging is just gorgeous. It goes from like an aqua to an orange to a yellow. And I just got the colour Steam Heat. Now I haven't worn it, I've just swatched it. And I've already done this video. This is the second time filming this video, because I filmed this video and I just... Not that I look much better now, but I just looked like crap in the video, you know, in all honesty. It'd been a really long day, I'd been really busy at work, really quite a physical day, and then I came home and I filmed. And I shouldn't have done that because, yeah, I edited it together and I looked horrendous. So I decided to refilm. But this one is Steam Heat. Now, you know I love my reds. Now this is a satin. And it's really, truly a beautiful colour. It's that lovely bright red that I always go on about. I really want that colour. Now I feel like this is the brightest red I own, because it is really quite a bright, intense kind of red. So I'm really pleased with that, because I know I don't have anything quite this bright. And it's what I've been looking for, so I'm very excited about that. And then I did get two of the huggable lip colours. Now I didn't get any the last time round, but I will tell you I'm so loving these and so impressed that I definitely want to go back and get another one, because I just got the two reds, but I definitely want to get like the fuchsia colour. So I got... Is that the darker one? Right, so I got Dramatical, which is the intense red. Yeah, you got a lot in there. I thought it was stuck for a minute at that, and I was like, wait a minute, you can't just get that much lipstick, but you don't. And these are what I would say I imagine the Urban Decay Sheer Revolution lipsticks are like, because they aren't super opaque. They've got a little bit of a sheerness to them. Sheerness? Did I just invent a word there? So just disregard this bit here, because I'm about to show you that in a second. But that's what it looks like, and it's really beautiful. It's a little bit... Well, it's brighter even than this one, because it's more of like an orangey sort of red, which I kind of don't own. But if you don't like the sheerness, I've just swatched like the Lord & Berry lip pencil from Glossybox, which that is nothing like a full size, can I just say, because somebody just hauled a full size one of these the other day, and it was a lot longer and it had black here and not the pencil. So yes, lies, Glossybox, lies. But that's an orangey red as well, which is not a marlin colour, which was another thing that just, you know, wasn't the same colour. Anyway, stop waffling. But if you put that on top of that, you get more intensity. Now you might not see in swatches quite so well, but I don't know if you can see it's a little sheer around the outsides, and that just gives it a really nice opaque finish. So you could always line your lips completely before you put this on, and then it would just give you more coverage. It's so long lasting on the lips, and when you put it on you can't help but do that thing where you rub your lips together all the time, because it just feels so amazing and moisturising, and that goodness of like when you put a nice lip balm on and you want to rub your lips together, it feels like that constantly, and it's really glossy, which I really like, because I quite like that glossy finish sometimes without having to put a gloss on. So yeah, so that's that one. That's Dramatical. And then the other one, what a great name the other one's got. The other one's called Flaming Pie. And that's what that one looks like. As you can see, this is a darker red. That's the two of them together. I don't know if it's translating so well, but this one is Dramatical and this one's Flaming Pie. Flaming Pie is definitely a lot darker in person. You can totally see the difference. It is, I would probably say it's more of like, I've got dropsy today. So I would say that the dark one is a bit more of a marlin sort of colour. But I feel like the darker one is also a little bit more sheer. So that's the darker one there. And when you see them swatched kind of like that, they don't look overly different, but you can, when you see them in person, this has definitely got a darker hue to it, which is really nice. So I really love those, and I've been wearing those quite a bit actually since I got them a couple of weeks ago, because I really enjoy the feel on the lips and love the glossiness and just how long they just seem to last. So that's it for the lipsticks. And then I've got 3 eye things to show you. So I placed an order from the US MAC store because I was ordering some Colourpop stuff, and this actually came, and this is from the Philip Treacy collection. I actually did a Philip Treacy haul, but I said that this one hadn't arrived. This is Royal Wink, and it's just the most stunning cobalt blue, and I'm going to give you a little swatch of it. That's it there. Push there. Really, really amazing. And then swatch, that's what it looks like. So when I did my Philip Treacy haul, I actually used the other liner that I got, which is this one here, which is absolutely stunning. I think that's coming out in the Macca's Beauty, but the two fluid lines in this collection, I love a bright liner, so these were like really must-haves. I wore Chaos by Urban Decay as a substitute until this one came through. And they are incredibly similar. So as you can see, not a lot of difference there. So if you've got this, you really love it, yeah, maybe you don't need the Royal Wink, but I do love wearing that colour. And yeah, I really love the fluid lines. I find they're really long lasting and they're just amazing, and yeah, I just wanted to get that one. So I thought I'd share that with you now. So yes, very, very pretty. And then the other two things that I've got to show you, they're also eye things. So I'm not going to do swatches of the next two things, but I am going to share them with you. Now, one of them I've had for quite some time, I will say, and the other one I've had when I ordered from the Wash and Dry and the Huggable Lip Colour collection. So I'll show you that one first. And they did basically a ×9 collection, and there was amber ×9, burgundy ×9, purple ×9 and navy ×9. And I had my eye on the purple one, and I'm still not sure about that one, but I think I've got a couple of colours out of that one. I think I've got at least 3 of them. And with them being quite small, I just kind of put me off getting it because I thought, oh, I've already got quite a few of those. I mean, I know it's just 3, but it's like 3 out of 9. Got a third of the palette already. So I hummed and hawed about the burgundy, then I thought, no, I'm not really sure I'd wear that. The browns look okay, but I'm not sure. Like, it's an amber ×9. But anyway, long story short, because you think I'd shut up waffling, I got navy ×9. And this is really unusual actually, because it says navy ×9, but there's really only 2 blue colours in here, so that's quite unique. And I'm going to show you the 2 bluish colours. That's them there. And they are so stunning, these colours. And even the darker one of the 2, it's just, it's like a grey sort of blue. So as you can see, it's like a very smoky sort of grey, but it's obviously that blue sort of grey. And then this beautiful light blue. But everything else in here is not blue. So it's quite unusual it's called navy ×9. But look at that. I mean, I just love cool tone colours, so that's amazing for me. And I think I only have, I've got Silver Fog in something else, and I've got Black Tide. But the thing is, I don't mind getting repeats of colours that I use on my brow bone, my inner corner, and as liners, because they're colours that I use more than the other ones. So if they're repeated, then that's not an issue for me. And, you know, for me, this here, I'm going to show you, it is the same size as a quad. So some people are kind of like, oh, it's not very good value, but to get 9 shadows in there in such a small space, I think is really good value. And what I loved about this is it's got a crease colour that I love, it's got an inner eye and a brow highlight, then it's got a colour that I can align with, and then it's got the lid colours. So I feel like this palette has just got so much going for it, because it's so convenient to have something so small that you could do a whole eye look with, I think, because you could just kind of chuck that in your bag and you know you've got everything in there. I think I do have one of the colours at the top. Silver Fog, Blonde Minx, Copper Plate. Yeah, Copper Plate is the one that I have at the top, which is this one. And Copper Plate is one of those shadows you look at it and you think, oh, yeah, looks okay. It's that one. And it's just one of the most stunning colours ever. I know it's going to look so like nothing there, but for fair girls, it's such a cool tone taupe, and it's so beautiful, and it's just gorgeous in the crease. So I absolutely love it. And I've worn this actually quite a bit. I think the only 3 colours that I haven't used the middle top one, I haven't used the very dark charcoal, and I haven't used this one, because I think this is kind of a duochrome type of situation, which is not normally even me. Oh, it's okay. I mean, it's blue, it's green, like brown with a green shift, and I'm not a huge fan of those colours, so there's only one colour in this palette, and that is that one that I'm not really too sure about, but everything else in here is beautiful, and it just kind of screamed by me. because I just love a really good cool tone shadow. Absolutely stunning. So yes, very excited about this little palette, and I have been going to that and using that quite a bit. And then the other one, right, I'll try and make this a short story. Debenhams had an offer on where you spent £50 and you got £10 worth of points. So I ordered a Cinderella item, then I ordered 2 other items, and anyway the Cinderella item was sold out, so by the time I got the order I only had the 2 things, so I was under the £50 threshold. And then one of the things had leaked in the packet, and I kind of just said to them, look, this is leaked all out, it's under the £50 threshold, I only spent that much so I could get the £10 points. And they basically said, right, don't worry, put what you've got in the bin, and okay, sorry, that cut out. Then as an apology they gave me the £10 worth of points anyway, so that was really good. And then they did a 10% off just after that. And so the thing I wanted was 65, so that got £6.50 off it. So it made it £58.50. Then I used my £10 worth of points and I got this for £48.50. So I'm so excited because I've had my eye on this for a while. So this is one of the pre-prepared palettes. So you can't actually take the shadows out or take the insert out, but it's so pretty. This is the cool neutrals one. Now the warm neutrals, I'm not a warm shadow person. I don't like how warm colours generally look on me. I really prefer cool tone colours. I do wear warm colours sometimes, but they're just something that I don't reach for very often. So I love a good cool tone colour, and boy are these beautiful cool tone colours. Now they did actually send me one, and when it arrived it had obviously been used, so I've got to send that one back, but they did actually send me the replacement, which is really good, because a couple of shadows had shininess on them. It didn't have the plastic on the top and it didn't have the insert, so obviously somebody had got it out, played with some of the colours, thought, no, don't want that, and just sent it back, but Debenhams hadn't checked it when they received it back, which was naughty, and I ended up getting a used palette. But I love this. Now I have in here, I think I have one of the colours. And I'm not going to do swatches now, and I know it doesn't look used, but that's because I've been cleaning it and I've just polished it all just for you. And I have done a couple of eye looks because, right, I'll show you the colours. The top layer is like kind of a pinky purple, then you've got more of a nudie sort of tone with some bronzes and browns, and then you've got like a cool tone with greys, charcoal and black. And that is what it looks like, and it just looks like nothingness. I mean, when I first looked at it I thought, oh, there's too many shades in there that are too similar, but they're not, because they're different finishes and some of them are quite metallic, some of them are very matte. I mean, the first couple of colours in here, particularly these first 6, oh, I can't get enough of them. Now let me read out what you've got in here. So on the top we've got this so beautiful very soft baby pink called Flounce. Then we've got Sweet Allure, Sun Tweaked, After Dusk and Blackberry. Now Blackberry's one of those shades I've wanted for ages, but people don't review it very well. But actually, look at that. It's really, really, really pretty. That's it at the top. It's just, why are people not reviewing this colour very well? But I don't know whether it's a new formulation, because, you know, Mac have tried to improve things. Then we've got Pick Me Up, Cozy Grey, Crushed Clove, Deception and Brun. So on the top row you've got Blackberry, which is a permanent line shade, and then on the second line you've got Brun, which is a permanent line shade. Then you've got Silver Fog, which I think is a permanent line shade, French Clay, Cumulus, Pearled Earth and Black Tide. So in this you've got kind of these 3 shades here are permanent. This is like, looks like nothingness, but it's so pretty, and the crease is a very, very gentle sort of transition colour. And I love the ivory colour because I love a good bone shade. I don't like it when they give you like a creamy sort of, you know, ivory shade that's got too much yellow in it. And I don't want a pure white sometimes. So this is just the perfect sort of bone shade. It's so pretty. So yes, very, very beautiful. I'm very, very happy. I don't know how many times I've just told you how happy I am. So out of everything in this palette, I only have Black Tide, and I do have Silver Fog, but that has just come in this palette, which is the Navy ×9. And it's quite funny because Black Tide's the bottom right corner there, and it's the bottom corner in this one. So yes, those are the goodies. I'm really, really pleased with them. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe as always. I've been Spacey's #1 girl, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye guys!